bed at about 10. It's now, I got up at 1:12 a.m. just because when I travel, my body just gets into mode, and so I'm not super tired. I'm actually pretty awake. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited about getting my tooth fixed up. This channel has afforded me a lot of really cool things. This is one of the awesome ones that has happened recently. So I'm heading to this clinic. They reached out to me and said, hey, look, one of our fans was in watching you when they got their tooth done and said, hey, this guy, he's got his tooth, got something wrong with his tooth, maybe we should give him help. And they reached out to me and they said, look, you got to do a video about coming to get your tooth done at a place that does this type of stuff. So apparently people come from all over the country, and I'm not sure about Canada, but maybe they do have some Canadian clients. They go for a lot of things, including dentistry, including fillers, Botox, and minor things like that, and it's pretty world class, so I'm pretty excited about it. Dentistry here is thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. So in order to get what I'm getting done here in Alabama, in Birmingham, it's gonna cost me around $3,000 to $4,000 Canadian, and it's not even guaranteed. So I can spend this money on a flight and do a vlog about it and go out and do it and enjoy some, you know, I've never been to Birmingham, Alabama either, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna check out the sites, gonna show you guys a little bit around, a Canadian checking out Birmingham, so I think that would be pretty fun. So I'm pretty excited about it. I'm not excited about getting my root canal while I'm there. Imagine traveling to get a root canal. So I also brought my own pain meds just in case I can't get them in the States. So I'm hoping I have enough and it's the right kinds. But you guys know I was in a big scooter accident, so I still have lots of pain medicine left over from then, because I don't like taking pain medicine if I don't have to, but apparently when you get a root canal, you kind of have to. So way cheaper for me, instead of flying out of Ottawa, to fly out of Syracuse. So right now I'm on my way to Syracuse, New York, which is about 2.5 hours away, add about a half an hour for charging. Up in Chicago, hopefully I don't get murdered, then I head down to Birmingham, and that's my day. And then when I get to Birmingham, I have the entire day, just check out things, go do shopping, whatever, and show you guys around a little bit, see what I see. So let's hope this all goes well. I mean, it's a great opportunity, and I'm very thankful for this clinic. Let's do it. Because I'm cheap, I park cheaply. Didn't realize that this is a motel that didn't have a shuttle, and I am freezing because I didn't bring a coat. So I'm freezing, just waiting for my Uber. Love it. So I just arrived in Alabama. It's kind of nice here, actually. It's probably like 25 degrees, like our summer weather. She said it does get a little bit cold here, so that was kind of cool. But now we're just gonna kind of take a look around, take a drive downtown, look at Birmingham, take in the sights, get some food. It's gonna be great. Let's do this. Is there like a sampler? You have like one of everything kind of thing? Like what should I get if I've never been here before? Like shrimp. I'll get shrimp and catfish.
The shrimp and catfish?
Yeah, let's try that. So we're just, I wanted to find a quiet place because I'm not like those other vloggers who like will just talk in front of other people. 77 degrees outside right now. This is the food. We're gonna try some stuff for the first time. Try a fried green tomato for the first time. Here we go. It tastes like anything deep fried, I guess. Here's what I got. Catfish, fried pickles, and shrimp. Looks just like fried green tomatoes, by the way. Okay. I have had catfish before. I've had catfish in New Orleans, and that's like 100 years ago. I think I was like 19 or 20 years old. So from what I remember, not the worst thing. Here's beans and rice. I don't know what these are. It's like bread balls with corn in them. Okay, so here's the shrimp. I mean, everything's just deep fried in batter, so it basically all tastes the same. So I'm actually avoiding chewing on my right side. I've got a temporary filling that I put in myself. You buy these little beads on Amazon, and you can you melt them in the hot water, and then you gum them up and you stick them in your filling. Probably not the best idea, but I had to because the pain was getting crazy. So it's starting to pain up a little bit. I'm glad this happened right away, right now, because otherwise I would have had to do an emergency thing in where I live, and it would have cost me around $4,000. So film getting my tooth done and talk about the clinic and everything else, it's pretty cool. So, and now the piece de resistance, catfish. It tastes like dirty, like if that's it tastes like fish smells. Now I know that sounds weird because fish smells like fish, but it tastes like fish smells raw. You know what I mean? Before you cook it. Not a fan. Not a fan of catfish. Nope. That's a no-go for me. Gross. The shrimps are good though. So basically, I don't think it's super authentic for this place. I just thought it was. It's not really. It's just deep fried. Everything's deep fried. So it's like $30, and I probably won't even eat a quarter of this. But, you know, when in Rome, I guess. This is, if I'm not mistaken, Alabama is like the deep south where there's a lot of slavery, tons of racism and stuff.
Apparently had a lot to do with crazy dogs. Holy crazy.
So I'm heading over to Vestavia Family Dentistry. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And Dr. Pruitt is the guy who reached out to me and said that he'd happily help me with my tooth, which has been causing me major issues. As long as I did a video about his clinic and stuff like that. So I said, hey, you know what? That sounds like a good deal. Let's get it done. So my wife did a bunch of research for me. She wants to make sure my liver's not being harvested, things like that. She's a good wife. So they do a ton of services, not just dental too. They do cosmetic and restorative services, periodontic services, whatever that is, pediatric and endodontics, oral and maxillofacial surgery. I'm gonna ask him what that is when I get there. They do implants, TMJ, which night guards, Botox and dermal fillers, which maybe he does it so that you can't tell. And Zoom whitening, which I'm gonna see if I'm able to get that done while I'm there. The tooth that I'm having the issue with is my number 5, right here. And a part of it fell off. Some people told me, hey, it coincided about 3 months after my accident where I rolled over the scooter. My wife says no, it's probably just a rotted tooth, which is crazy because most of my life I've never had cavities and I've had pretty good health with my teeth generally, even though I don't take care of them as much as I should. But now it's probably catching up to me because I'm getting a little older and my wife's like, floss every day. So I bought this water pick from Costco that's awesome. And I'll get it for you. So the water pick is the home-based one, but it also comes with a travel version of it. And so I've been using this, I like actually using it a lot. And then I brush afterwards and trying to keep my teeth health better than I used to. So, I mean, maybe it's a little too late. I'm sure he's gonna find about 10 more cavities in there because I haven't been in the dentist in a little while because we haven't had benefits. And in Canada, if you didn't know, you need benefits to go to the dentist or you're paying out of pocket. And for a surgery like this, even if I did have benefits, it would still only cover about $1,200 to $1,800 of it and I'd have to pay out of pocket for the rest anyway. So I went to see Killers of the Flower Moon last night just because I'm here by myself and that's what I do. It was 3 hours and 45 minutes and I was having tooth pain the whole time. And so the movie was decent. It was quite boring actually, but you know, it's great acting. So if you want to go see good acting, it's a good movie for that. But considering I'm in the US and I don't have a ton of medicine, I don't want to like go get medicine. I don't know what's over the counter, what you can get as a Canadian. I brought my own medicine from my accident days, by the way. So I've gotten naproxen, which is kind of crazy. Which my wife said, you're probably gonna be taking that. But I also have my Statex, which is a morphine sulfate. Just in case the pain gets a little high, and you have to take that. Look at this little sticker here. It says causes dependence, addiction, and overdose, which is why I don't like taking medicine if I don't have to. Okay, I hate taking medicine unless I absolutely have to. I do not want to become dependent because obviously I come from a family of addicts, and I don't want that to like become my reality. So I try not to take pain medicine if I don't absolutely have to. Okay, and that's why I still have this bottle. How many was in there? But I only took maybe 2 or 3 out of this whole thing just because that's when I was in pain, but I wasn't in pain enough to continue to take morphine. Okay, so that was for my kidney stones actually. So glad I brought them. I'm going to talk to the doctor. I'm going to talk to Dr. Pruitt to see what he thinks I should take after this. I'm not sure how it's going to go. I'm pretty excited, pretty nervous. I don't like going to the dentist, but also really appreciative of this opportunity because not a lot of people get this type of opportunity, and my channel has afforded me this. And the person that reached out to me, her name is Mary. I'm not going to give you her last name or anything like that because I'm going to dox her on my channel, but she's the one who went to the dentist and said, hey, you should check out Josh. He's got this tooth issue, and they saw it, and apparently Dr. Pruitt's wife actually watches my show, which is awesome. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much, Mary. And for people who like actually take an interest in my life, when I ever sometimes I say things in passing, I'm like, oh, I'd love to get some children's talent or this and that. And so many of you are concerned or try to help, and I actually find that amazing. Even though I'm not actually meaning for you to do that, I find it incredible that people keep me in their mind, and it's absolutely turned into this great opportunity for me. So we're gonna get going. I'm gonna eat some breakfast. I'm gonna head over to the clinic and get set up, do some video and stuff, and figure it out. But before I go, look what I bought at the mall yesterday. If you don't follow me on Instagram or have seen my community posts, I always, whenever I travel, I buy stuff for the kids, always. But they had a kiosk at the mall it's called Lids, something like that. Lids like custom, and you can choose your font. And I said, hey, how much is it gonna cost to do this? And the guy laughed. I'm like, he's like, I've seen way worse, but this is hilarious. So I got a Nana, you son of a bitch hat, and it was like $50, but worth every freaking penny, right? I'm not gonna wear it in public, I don't think. I mean, it depends. No, I'm not really the kind of guy, but it's for the channel. So it's a business friend. And so this is what I got for Westy for Christmas. And I'm always early Christmas shopping. Westy loves Sonic the Hedgehog. So they have these Sonic the Hedgehog Crocs. They're legit Crocs with the gibbets, the Sonic gibbets. He's going to go bananas when he sees these, okay? And then for Everly, I always get something for Everly when I travel. And Westy too. I'll get something smaller for Weston. But I found this hoodie, Everly's in this sweater. So obviously it's fall now, it's sweater weather anyway. But I bought her this really nice sweater. She loves these types of sweaters. It's really nice flowers. And it says, "No great thing is created suddenly." Now let's head over to Vestavia Family Dentistry and see what they're gonna do for me.
So we got a wall back here, and then we've got another one down the hallway, and basically these are just a small portion of different smiles and smile makeovers we've done over the years.
Okay.
As of a couple of months ago, I had completed my 5,000th smile makeover in my career, and so we just have some smiles that we really loved, and we just paste them. The whole office would be wallpapered in smiles if I put
it wasn't too
up.
creepy.
Yeah.
What are you best at?
I'm great at everything, but I love doing smile makeovers.
Okay.
But in my practice, we do everything. So we do fillings, we do teeth whitening, we do cleanings, we do crowns. I mean, every aspect of dentistry. We place dental implants, extract impacted wisdom teeth. So we do everything, but smile makeovers is probably the thing that brings me a lot of joy because it so changes people's lives.
Absolutely.
And so it's huge. Yeah. I gotta see if you can say that. Can you say that? Well, you can say this word.
Open wide dermatology?
Open wide med spa.
Oh.
So that is my Instagram. It's at openwide_DMD, which is for the dental. And so I came up with that.
And who's this?
This is Presley. So Presley is actually my service dog. She normally has her pretty pink vest on with all her badges, and so she hangs out with me all day. If a patient wants to see her, she'll go in the room with the patient, and so
she relaxes everybody.
She relaxes everybody. She's a huge part of my dental practice.
Every dentist office should have Presley.
So, yeah, absolutely. Well, come on this way, and I'll show you around.
Nice, thank you. I can't wait to show you. Apparently I have a freak molar. I don't want to tell you, but I want you to get your opinion on it. Because I've had a doctor, I've had dentists. Every time I've been to the dentist, they're like, look at, then they show their friends, and they take pictures of it and text it to their other dentist. Apparently it's a freak molar, unless they're just being nice.
Do you think it's kind of a freak molar because you're kind of freaky?
It could be that.
Maybe.
I mean, it could be. I think it's
this way. So this is actually my private office.
Oh wow!
It's always messy. This is Casey's area, so all my social media is done here.
It
and
smells
then
good.
I'm the only office that has a private door. If I need to get out of here anytime, I have an escape route.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I have so many people here. I have Savannah here. I have Dr. Chance here. This is my son.
Oh yeah. How's it going? Good.
Teresa that runs everything up front. Without Teresa, this place, I would retire.
Teresa's great.
Yeah, I would retire. So this entire side here is where we do our hygiene. We do all of our cleanings on this side. So we have room to do that here.
Perfect.
Some of the sounds over there are a little different.
A little drilly over there?
Yeah, a little less drilling over there. This is Selena, one of my incredible hygienists. She's cleaning away.
Looks great.
So this is our whole area here. We got this lovely always working away. And she may actually look a little swollen because yesterday Dr. Chance actually took out an impacted wisdom.
Oh, how'd that go?
But how was it?
It was amazing.
Yeah.
That's proof of how good your work is. Now, an impacted tooth is what?
An impacted tooth means instead of the tooth, the wisdom tooth, sticking up in the mouth looking like a regular tooth, it's under the gum, down the bone, usually sideways. So we have to make an incision, we have to cut, we have to drill, we have to sew.
Jeez.
I think Dr. Chance had to put 2 or 3 stitches in there.
Okay.
but his technique, like his dad's, is very gentle, and as a result, she's here today. Plus, I told her I wouldn't pay her the rest of the week. So I think that's why she showed up.
That's awesome.
I didn't tell you that, did I? Were we nice to you?
Yes.
Yeah, we were not. We love Charlotte, so we're always nice to her.
Do you get free dental care if you work here?
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
free dental care. And on top of that, the hour she was in the chair, I didn't even make her clock out. I paid her.
That's
to have
awesome.
dental care. Yeah,
Okay, that's
so
awesome.
That's amazing.
I already like it here. It's great.
This is our front desk area. So basically, Teresa runs all of this here.
This is the nicest dental lobby I've ever been in.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Wow, just taking off.
So you live and breathe all this because it's just like your passion.
It's my
and
passion.
you love helping people. Now, I've got a couple questions. As a dentist, what toothpaste do you buy?
What toothpaste? You know what? I love Crest, all Crest products. Now, are any of them fine? Absolutely. Arm & Hammer, Colgate, every one of them are fine. If they have fluoride, you got to make sure they have fluoride in it. Personally, I'm a Crest guy.
Is it ever too late to start taking care of your teeth?
No. The advice I'm going to give is you got to brush twice a day. Brush in the morning from all the bacteria that sit on there all night long, and brush at night from all the sweet tea and the Cokes and the Mountain Dews and the Sprites and the chocolates and the candy, and floss. If you're not going to floss twice a day, which most people don't floss at all, at least floss before you go to bedtime. So that's one thing I would say. The biggest problem I see is people usually don't brush their teeth at nighttime. So they have dinner, and then they have a dessert, and then they maybe have a Coke or a Mountain Dew or a glass of wine, and all that sugar sits there all night long, and it just rots and rots.
So if you had your choice, and you, like I know you don't, but if you only had your choice and you were going to do it once a day, which would you, morning or night, would you say?
I would do both. It's hard to say because the night one is so important.
Yep.
But the morning one, I mean, heck, you're going to go around with bad breath all
That's
day
true.
long.
You know, nobody likes that.
Everybody wants to do the morning one. They just don't think of the benefits of the evening one.
Okay.
So yes, and then
So explain to me what goes into a smile makeover. Like I want a couple things. So smile makeover, I've seen people who get absolutely brand new veneers. I think they go over top of your teeth.
Right.
And then there's the ones that drill into your gums. What's the difference between all three?
Okay, so there's three different ways you can have new teeth, right?
Yep.
So you mentioned about drilling in. So those are dental implants. That's going to be where someone's missing all their teeth or some of their teeth. So it's a metal titanium post that goes up in the bone, then you put a tooth on top of it, all right? Veneers are where a tooth is shaved. The front of the tooth is shaved, the side, a little bit on the top, a little bit on the back. So think of it like a fake fingernail that's covering over the front. Look gorgeous, they look beautiful. A full coverage crown, the tooth is also shaved. The front, the sides, the top edge. The difference is we wrap the porcelain around the back. They're stronger, they're more secure, they will last longer. Veneers is the big catchword. All the Hollywood people got veneers, got veneers, got veneers.
But sometimes you see a veneer and it looks like the teeth, looks like their mouth doesn't fit the veneers. What is that caused by?
That's where the dentist, the lab, they missize it. There's a lot that goes in when we're sitting down with a patient designing a smile. It's not a cookie cutter smile. So we sit down with the patient to figure out what style they want, and they're looking at dozens of different styles. We measure the length of the teeth. So the front two teeth may be 9.5 millimeters, and the side two teeth are 8.2 millimeters. All this is communicated with the lab along with the shade we want these teeth to be. And we never want to go too white. Like every once in a while,
Because it looks silly, right?
Yeah, I mean, I get people that ask me for AirPod white, and I'll rein them in a little bit. So we don't want the teeth too white, but we want a beautiful smile.
Yeah.
So some examples here, and these are just different smiles that have been done over the years. But right here, so those 10 teeth are all porcelain crowns.
Right.
This right here is actually a doctor last year that flew in from, a plastic surgeon, in fact, flew in from New York to see me.
I like these ones the best.
Yeah, these are incredible smiles right here. Casey, my social media manager, that was her before and that was her after.
Ooh, her teeth are awesome.
And she had a little cant, she had a tiny little cavity. She used to love it. Patient had been walking around for years without a tooth there, and so we were able to change that. So basically, in all these cases, I took the patient's existing tooth, I shaved and removed just enough tooth structure over it to be able to properly cover and protect it with a porcelain crown of the right shape, size, proportion, and color. And if you do that, you can give a smile makeover. Here's a great one right here. This patient was actually going through Invisalign for like 2 years, and she could never get this tooth to rotate. And
That's what I have. That's what I have.
Okay, yeah, so same thing.
Okay.
You can be fixed. She actually had a front tooth that was cracked underneath,
Yeah.
so we actually had to remove a front tooth and do a bone graft here. So a little bit of procedures had to be done, but this was the day we put her teeth in. You actually can see
Wow,
a
her
little
teeth
bit of
are
blood, the
amazing.
gums are there, but that was her after smile. And so even if the Invisalign had worked and rotated the tooth, whitening would have never gotten her teeth to this.
That's right.
Could have done it a little, but what you hear from the whitening people is, oh, we can go 7, 9, 12 shades. No, you're gonna go 2, maybe 3 shades. Whitening doesn't take a patient from here to here, or if it does,
Yeah.
and they get that final, oh my gosh, that same day, it's not like that in 6 months. It's gonna drop back to where it was. You don't whiten teeth and create a new color that's sustainable.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of what these are, and if you look right here,
I gotta say, your teeth transformations are very natural. That's why I like. They look really, really good. It's not like they wouldn't, like the person wouldn't go see their friends and family. They'd recognize it. They just say, oh, your teeth look white. They're really nice transformations.
so here's the thing I hear every time a patient comes back afterward, I'll say, how you enjoying your smile? It's been 3 months, 6 months, you get compliments. And I already know what they're gonna say. What they say is, no one knows I had my teeth done. People just say, oh my gosh, you have such a gorgeous smile.
Yeah. You know who this one, because this one's over on the wall over there. She looks like the girl from Grey's Anatomy. The smile does. Ellen something. What's her name?
That is her.
That is her.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
No.
holy crap. Jeez.
And come over here.
Well, thanks for that information.
Yeah,
That's
thanks
awesome.
for letting me share a little bit about my office with you. It's a great thing. And my Instagram is at OPMWYD_DMD.
And I'll leave that right here so you guys can see it.
Beautiful, beautiful. The tooth you're talking about, has they ever told you what it was? What it's called? Yeah, so it's basically 2 teeth back there that in utero, when the little tooth bud was forming, grew in as 1 tooth.
Cool.
So it's actually 2 teeth. Almost think of like conjoined twins.
Yeah.
That's what you got here too. There's actually a name for it.
Geminated second molar.
Yeah, it's called a geminated segment. I knew that. I just like to see if they're keeping up with the latest stuff. Okay, so let's talk about teeth for a second. Bottom left, your tooth in front of the rear tooth, you have a huge cavity that's in between. I'm not going to dig on it, but it's basically right here in between. Looking at it on the x-ray, you probably got a 75% chance when that's fixed, it's going to have a root canal on that one.
Okay.
All right, that's that. Not the back one, not the weird one, but the one in front of it. The same exact tooth on the top. So you got your very back tooth, the same exact tooth on the top. You have the same exact vein. And can you pull that up on the TV screen? This is one of those teeth. Until you get in there, you don't know 100%. But my goal is, of course, to save the tooth. This is the nerve of the tooth. So the nerve comes up, spikes.
Yep.
On molars, the nerve comes up. It spikes, it comes over, it spikes again, it goes back down, it almost forms like an H.
Yep.
And to look at it, it literally looks like that decays in or almost into the nerve. And actually, to look at it, like my first assumption would be, oh my gosh, this thing's killing him. But again, it has been hurting you.
Yeah.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get you super comfortable on laughing gas. We're gonna get you numb as a drum over here.
Okay.
First thing I'm gonna do once you're numb is I'm gonna go in here and start removing all this decay. And as long as we don't breach and get down under the level of the bone right here, then we're gonna do the root canal, get all the nerve out. We're gonna build this tooth all back up with a synthetic tooth material.
Okay.
Shape it into a crown preparation, put you in a nice temporary crown, and then a couple weeks we'll have the permanent crown ready. Of course, your front teeth, they're not like straight, like you got this one sticking out a little bit. But one thing that kind of jumps out is how this one's a little longer. This one comes across and has a little dip. Would you want me to do just a little bit of minor cosmetic contouring on the edge of these just to make them a little more even across there?
Yeah, I mean,
All right, actually, I'm gonna do this right now. You wanna watch it being done? So what we're gonna do is just a little bit of cosmetic contouring on the edge.
will this one hurt?
Not gonna hurt me. No, that's not gonna hurt. That hurt them for me? That's good.
Holy cow, that didn't hurt at all either.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And all that is, so yeah, I just saw that. Thought I'd do that while we're here.
That looked really good.
Good.
Excellent.
Okay, so here's where we're gonna start. We're fixing to get your laughing gas going. We'll get you nice and comfortable. If you want her,
Will it actually make you laugh, or?
do you have any internal secrets? We're
Turn the cameras off, everybody.
Yeah, turn the cameras off.
All right, cut.
Yeah.
But laughing gas is called inhalation sedation. You're inhaling it. It doesn't knock you out. It doesn't put you to sleep. It just relaxes you. It takes the edge off. You know. Now, for some patients, if it's turned way up, I mean, they'll doze off and go to sleep. But it's not made to make you go to sleep. It's made to take the edge off. Probably 30% of my patients, they'll sleep the whole time. Yeah.
Cool.
The great thing about laughing gas is when it's over, you breathe oxygen for 5 minutes, your system's entirely cleared of it, so you can drive. It's not a sedation where gas might drive. To my other doctor that's actually going to be doing the work today.
Yes,
This is Dr. Mary Michael.
Hey, how's it going?
It's good to meet you.
It's good to meet you too.
I'm
But
glad.
I got stickers and stuff for you, so I'll leave to give you those things, okay? They're in my backpack.
Okay, yes, no problem.
Yeah, sort of the
not
micro
being
stuff.
work. I mean, when you're not doing anything, it's totally.
My color in real life, you think?
Yes.
Yeah, sweet. I like that.
Okay. This is a titanium endodontic file. So this is the root canal file. This is what we actually put inside the tooth, and it takes the nerve tissue out of the tooth, but it also cleans and shapes and what they refer to as obturation of the inside of the canal. And once everything is out and it's cleaned and sterilized and dry, then we place a material in it called gutta percha. And the gutta percha goes and fills the inside of the canal, basically mimics filling in the space where the nerve used to reside, but no longer lies. Because the length of the files has to be a certain size. So if you look right here, this little box is full of all the different sizes of the files we have, starting with little bitty thin files all the way up to ones that are much thicker.
You know what's amazing? You know what's amazing is that you can understand what I'm saying.
What'd you say? Vitamin back teeth. Very perfect. Everything we do is literally within tenths of millimeters. Yeah. And when I put it in, what I'm going to do is get you to do your normal biting on your back teeth. Go ahead and bite all the way down. That's good. And you're going to hold that, but it's hard to hold together for 3.5 minutes, so she's going to keep her in there.
Computers and stuff.
Yeah.
They scan it in digitally.
Yeah.
And they will make the crown kind of out of the parameters of your other teeth. So I'm gonna go show this to him and make sure he's good with it, and then we'll start making your temporary.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, open for me. So it comes out like that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of molded.
It's
into the prep that he did, and then we get a little instrument and just pop it out.
On this temporary tooth, could you put initial? Could you like draw a picture, like write something on it? It's too small.
I could. It would be really small.
Oh, okay.
Like
Never
really,
mind.
really small. Like he's drawn like smiley faces on them
Yeah.
before. Yeah.
Like will he pull this one out and then put the other one on?
The temporary?
Yeah,
Yes.
this one comes up, right?
Yes.
Maybe I'll put on a necklace or something.
Like it has all this splash on it. I
Yeah.
have to take all that off and basically make it look like a tooth.
Okay. Oh, so what you're doing is creating a temporary cap.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. No, it's hard.
Okay.
You want to touch it? You can touch it.
Oh, yeah, I feel like a tooth.
Yeah.
Right on.
So it just goes in over this and pops down like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I use this little paper. This is called articulating paper. Mm-hmm. So you put it in there and bite down for me and kind of tap your teeth up and down together, like tap, tap on your back teeth. Yep.
Sorry. Actually, sorry, I don't know if I'm doing it.
Open for me. Okay. Kind of relax your jaw and bite down. Yep. Perfect. Just like that. Open for me. Bite down again. Tap, tap. Open. Okay, so see how it marks these little blue marks?
Oh, yeah.
And there's not really any on this temporary, so that's what we want.
Right.
We don't want any blue marks because this is where you're putting pressure.
Right.
So you don't want it to really be on the temporary.
Right.
So I'll take it out. And then I will go polish it and make it a little smoother for you. And then we'll put it on.
Awesome. That's awesome.
So we don't want you using like manual floss to floss this because it's real easy for the floss to pull it off. Good, because the temporary is kind of a placeholder.
Yeah.
Because without it, your gums will kind of grow up and the tooth itself can actually move.
Okay.
And we don't want that because then the crown won't fit. Tooth, I mean, it's not exactly like the permanent crown
You
will
did a
be.
good job, though. Holy smokes. Looks great.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, awesome. I have felt no pain. I feel great. People need to go to the dentist more often. This is awesome.
So I ended it with just something that was going on when I had the mask on. I was taking in the funny sauce. I like that stuff. It makes you feel great. Like there was no pain. It was very relaxing. I told everybody that's been following me that it's kind of like a spa. It's like going to the dentist. I think what separates him from a lot of dentists is that it's so relaxing. He's so gentle. He's so fast. And he's really cool. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. I've been to a dentist a bunch of times in my life, okay? A lot. But that was the best experience I have ever had. And I'm not just saying that because we teamed up here. It honestly is the best I've ever received. Best dental care I've ever received. The guy is truly a pro. He's really cool, which really helps. His staff, absolutely love him. His staff are all amazing. All of his staff have amazing smiles. You didn't see one in there, but there's just a young dentist lady or hygienist had the best smile I've ever seen in my entire life. And I mean ever in my entire life. I don't know her name. But incredible work. I'm what am I, 5 days later? No, I'm like 4. Yeah, I'm 4 days later. The crown sits, this temporary crown is sitting nice. The pain was gone after a day and a half-ish. I will tell you, there was pain when the freezing did wear off. And the meds that he gave me, I did get them fulfilled at like a CVS. And I needed them. I did need them. Okay, so I won't lie to you. I needed them. And like 2 days later to this day, I have like no more pain. It's great. I take my meds that help fight any infections, so that's great. But it just feels great. She made this temporary tooth. It feels like a tooth. It feels great. But I'm heading back to Birmingham, so there will be a part 2. Maybe I'll do another visit and we'll look at some other things. We'll do some lives. It'll be fun. But yeah, I think doing this
type of vlog is really cool because I'm doing something, I'm experiencing something in life that everybody has to go through. And maybe if you're looking for some dental care, you want something that's kind of relaxing, that's going to take the edge off, that's not going to be so hard on you. Dr. Pruitt is honestly, I'm not just saying this because I teamed up. I swear to God, I'm not saying this. And you guys know me. I won't even talk about a product, unless I actually believe in it. This guy is world class. He travels all over the US all the time teaching people how to do this. He is sought after for a good reason. He is the best. Now, got a question. Should I do the smile makeover? I think it would. I don't know if I would because I like my teeth. And I think that he would just make them just take the imperfections out because my teeth, I genetically have a decent smile. My teeth are genetically okay. Like if you went in there, you'd see a bunch of wonky ones, but straight on, it looks okay. And he did fix that line. It looks sick. But what do you guys think? I can see why people want to put a lot of money into their appearance because the confidence the boost that you would get from that, I understand. Unless you use something like Crystal, which looks just absolutely silly. But the thing that separates him from other people, and I see that, is that his subtlety. Like now, he did take me in and he did show me a girl who's getting Botox in her lips and stuff like that. And I was asking him a whole bunch of questions and I'm like, well, what do you do with people that like overdo it? And it just looks silly. He's like, look, I'm a guy that I'm not going to be in, you're not going to sit in my chair and I'm going to over pump out your lips to make it look silly because that's my name on it. He's good at talking to people the way you need to be talked to. Does it make any sense? He's like, he gives you confidence when you just talk to him. I don't know how to explain it. All in his work, all the pictures you saw on the wall, all those teeth, except for the ones that were like crazy wonky before, then he completely made them straight. That's a full transformation. But what I think he does is he works best in the subtlety. And I think that was what gave me the confidence to do something like this. Maybe I will. I got to go back for 2 more root canals now. So, I mean, even out of pocket, even if he doesn't give me a sweet deal, I am going to go to this guy because it's going to cost me the same here anyway. And I would prefer, well, with flight, it might be a little more expensive. Anyway, all that to say, I would definitely go to him for all my dental work if I especially live close. Anywhere within a few hour drive, I would absolutely make it my way out there. But if you are looking for a smile transformation, take a look at his website, take a look at his work, give him a call. I'm sure I'll have a call with you. I can't explain it. It was like, wow. What a life-changing transformation he has done for so many people. And again, teaming up with me for this was really, really great. I get scared to go to the dentist, and now I'm like, if I had to go to him every time, I would have 0 worries. A lot of you people out there don't go to the dentist, especially in the States, because you don't have coverage. It's the same in Canada, where we sit in the same realm here. We do not have, Canadians are not covered. I think young Canadians are, but I'm not covered. I don't go to the dentist and it gets paid for by my healthcare. I have to pay for that out of pocket. So we're kind of in the same boat. Please take this video, if anything, even if you don't go to Dr. Pruitt or whatever, take this video as like, hey, brush your teeth twice a day, take care of your teeth, and if you need dental care, don't let it wait too long. Get to Dr. Pruitt if you can, because oh my gosh. And if you are someone who wants to transform your smile, I'd say get in touch. I have no idea what it costs. Okay, so don't even ask me, but I'm going to ask him next time I head down there. He's going to do the Zoom teeth whitening while I'm there, and he's going to put the full cap on. I might see if he can do the other 2 root canals on there. Oh my gosh, I have to go back there again. So we'll see. But I just want to say thanks to Dr. Pruitt and team at Vestavia Family Dentistry. It was an amazing experience. And again, guys, take care of your teeth, okay? And take a deep breath. Thanks for being here. Tell me what you think about this vlogging idea. Do you guys like me doing these? Is it too long? Is it too drawn out? Too much detail? I can make them shorter. I don't know. It's kind of my first foray into vlogging. I really enjoyed doing it. It's not that much work because I love to travel. But man, it was a great experience for me, especially the whole dentistry part. I'm doing a vlog while I'm going to get a root canal, but it was a great experience. And I think Dr. Pruitt was the reason it was such a great experience. It was I think it's the laughing gas. It must be. It was so relaxing and chill. I had such a great experience. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching these videos. Even though this isn't my normal stuff, I appreciate you being here and I appreciate you watching. Don't forget you're amazing, incredible, and valuable. Don't you damn well forget it. And I will see you when I see you.